5, you've already ordered 1,300 copies. Now, we all have favorite restaurants we go to. We all have favorite restaurant dishes that we love. But you know what? They're usually super high in fat and calories and sugar. What if we could have those same recipes that we love with less fat, calories, and sugar, but all the same great flavor, and in some cases, Miss Marlene, more flavor. Marlene Koch is back with us. Hi, friend.
Hello.
Good to see you. I am so tickled to see you. I quoted on the back of your book.
I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness.
That's nice.
I got too excited.
I want to read to you what I wrote. This book will make your mouth water. Marlene works her kitchen magic on popular restaurant dishes and drinks so that you can enjoy all the flavor of the foods you love with none of the guilt. It's time for your happy dance. And that's what I wrote on the back of your book.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's amazing. I'm so tickled because the restaurant recipes we now love, you're able to do your unique spin on. Now, what you should know about Marlene is a cooking instructor, but she's also a nutritionist.
Right.
So she understands how to work with recipes. You include nutritional values on every recipe.
Exactly.
Diabetic exchanges.
Exactly.
And if you're following some of those diets that follow points, those are in here too.
That's right.
Okay.
So I come from a large food-loving family. My stepdaughter has diabetes. I have people who do diets. I've actually been a dietitian 30 years almost. So I know what people want. They want the foods they love. That's what my family wants.
Sure.
And I have a 25 and a 26-year-old. This is the favorite book I have ever written for these boys because it's all the restaurant favorites.
We've been waiting on you. This is so exciting. Where do you want to start?
I think I want to start with this right here.
Okay.
And it's right here. This is Longhorn Steakhouse. They are famous for their chicken. Now, when people flock to a steakhouse for chicken, you know it has got to be good, right?
Right.
So this is their famous dish. It is creamy and cheesy and crispy all at once on top of the chicken.
All right, here we go. Oh, Marlene, it's perfect. It's so good. Now, how did you do this?
Okay, it takes about 20 minutes to make. There are 8 ingredients. So I want everyone to know, if you're intimidated thinking, uh-oh, these are clones, these are restaurant, they're going to have a ton of ingredients, they're going to take much more than your other recipes. No, I didn't do any of that. But what you do is you layer a ranch dressing in there, you've got cheese, you've got all your crispy. Now, this has half of the calories of the restaurant. It has 36 grams of protein. I do not skimp on portions. I do not skimp on protein. Wow. 75% less saturated fat, the bad stuff, not the good stuff, and 75% less sodium. Because we know that that's really an issue for people,
Well, that's a huge issue for everyone. And I will tell you, I have cooked from Marlene's books. The recipes are easy to follow. The recipes, ingredients are easy to find if I don't already have them in my house. And most of them I already had in the house. I will tell you now, over 2,000 books are gone. Yes, this advanced order means these are shipping out in April. I'm going to confirm the date. I believe it's April 3rd. So these are shipping out on April 3rd. The book is still in production, so we're excited about all of that, but you're going to get your super low price now. You're also getting 6 easy payments, which we rarely do on a cookbook of this price. So you're looking at 6 payments of $3.54. Marlene has written 4 other Eat What You Love books, all bestsellers.
Right.
All bestsellers,
Yeah,
and I've sold every one of them with you on this show. This is what's so exciting, because now you get number 5, and now we celebrate everything we love about restaurant dishes. Talk to us about dessert.
And the restaurant dishes have been the most popular, as you know. So this is a key lime, and it's no bake. It takes 15 minutes. So it's a no bake key lime cup. And you're going to find this at Outback. You're going to find it at Morton's. You're going to find it at Applebee's. Everybody does it. And I've done it similar taste.
Oh, Marlene, it's lovely.
It's smooth and soft and creamy.
That's bite number 2.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Now, what did you do to change this?
First of all, the graham cracker here, if you switch those to your gluten-free, the entire thing's gluten-free.
So if you do gluten-free graham crackers, right?
Right. Number 2, theirs is 570 calories. Mine is 155.
Wow.
And if you count points, this is 20 points less than theirs. And if you're looking at carbs, you have only 2 teaspoons of added sugar in the whole thing, and they have 20.
Well, you know what? I've had those in the restaurant, but I've never done this in their restaurant. Happy dance! There it is. Oh, my word, Marlene, that's amazing.
Right.
So good. 4,200 books are gone.
Now, what I want to tell people, too, there's 4 menus in the back, and this really excited me, David. If they add it together, so let's say they make the Longhorn chicken, or they make the wonderful steak, they have the cream spinach, the potatoes, and the dessert. they're going to save not only 1,000 calories when they go out, they're going to save 75% of the cost of what they'd spend at the restaurant.
Well, and you know what the markup is in a restaurant when you go there and you order some of these popular dishes, particularly ones that are so very popular, right? They're going to charge you a premium price. I do want to let you know that we've now taken orders for 5,000 books. Marlene, I would love, if I can, real quickly, just to page through the book. And then we'll get after those because just as a teaser, what are those?
We have the caramel frappes. There's everything from fast food all the way to fine dining in here.
And those are?
And that's your McCafe Frappe.
The McCafe Frappe. All right. First of all, there are nutritional.
Yes.
There is nutritional information.
Absolutely.
With every single recipe. Gorgeous color photos throughout the book. And you're also going to love that everything is all very self-explanatory. These are extra crispy onion rings, sausage and egg breakfast burrito. Sounds familiar to me. And then you're also going to love things like the bacon and egg avocado toast. How trendy and hot is that right now? Everybody is talking about it and doing it. Now, this is the luscious lemon cream cake.
Oh, we're going to get to that.
We're going to get to that coming up. This is the stovetop rigatoni with sausage and peppers. All of the great, great recipes inside. Please don't miss this. And the P.F. Chang style chicken lettuce wraps. We're going to show you those as well. 6,000 books are gone now. Remember, they're very much like the restaurant equivalents, but they're way, way better in terms of fat, sugar, and calories.
And I don't want to be unhumble, but we went and actually ordered a lot of this at the restaurant.
Yeah.
And as someone who's cooked for a long time, and I know how great your food is, I wasn't always impressed. So if the dish didn't stand up to my standards, I actually tried to make the flavor better.
Tried to make it better. So we would go to the Golden Arches to find something like this.
Exactly.
Right?
And this is what excites me about this recipe. This frappe I actually had in one of my earlier books. There's 110 new recipes, but there's just a handful in each chapter, maybe 2 or 3, that are the favorites everyone loved. This is the drink, David. You remember Miriam?
I do.
And we had her affidavit, who lost 100 pounds eating and drinking the recipes from my books.
From the book?
That we had that. This is the drink she would get every day, and it had 525 calories. This one has 125 and 20 teaspoons less sugar.
20 teaspoons.
Yes, and in
less.
1 year, now here's what's exciting. I saw her on Facebook the other day.
Sure.
She's kept the weight off. You know why?
Good for her.
Because she can still eat her favorite foods.
Well, and because you learn to make better, smart swaps and better choices, and that's what Marlene has spent her career as a dietitian doing. I can also tell you that every single recipe has that nutritional information, so you can really get in there and read what you need. If you are someone that needs to be sensitive about your sugar intake, you do diabetic exchanges for every single recipe. And there are there are almost 140 recipes in the book, I believe. And half of those are gluten-free, and the others can be made gluten-free with some simple swaps.
One simple swap, and there's 2 pages to show you how to do it. There's also diabetes information in the beginning of the book. There's nutritional information to help you in the beginning of the book that I've written for you.
Can I just talk to you about how popular air fryers are? And what you should know is that Marlene has included 12 recipes in the book for this very popular appliance.
Exactly.
We have sold well over 1 million air fryers on QVC.
That's crazy.
And that's a conservative number. So you're going to give us lots of recipes like these that are famous at the Cheesecake Factory?
These are the taquitos. They take 10 minutes. And the avocado salsa is so off the hook. I would make it myself. And you can use that immersion blender you bought, right?
Right.
So when you go there, just to get an order like that, David, is over 1,000 calories.
Really?
If you do it this way and share it, you're talking 200 calories each, and it includes the avocado salsa that takes 5 minutes, that also 1 avocado makes 2 cups. So you're using things that make sense, that are healthy for you, and you're getting it all. So what else can you do in the air fryer? I've got French fries, I've got my chicken fried steak, I've got things like this, and I really hope they can show this one on camera because we didn't bring it today.
Which one is that?
Chicken and waffles, under 300 calories, that big.
Yeah, tilt them a little forward a little
So
bit.
that's an air fryer recipe.
Oh,
and then you've got your apple pies.
I'm looking at fast fix fruit and cream cheese Danish.
Yeah,
What?
10 minutes. Yeah.
10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Oh, my word. Look how good those look. Now, this is what it's all about. You're getting all the restaurant favorites that you love, but you're getting them with less fat, sugar, and calories, but super high in flavor. That's what Marlene's whole book series has been about all these years. This is the 5th book in the installment of Eat What You Love. There are 110 brand new recipes never seen before.
Exactly.
The others that are included in the book are your favorites.
Yes.
You voted over and over and over again that those were your favorites, so Marlene put the cream of the crop in the book.
Exactly.
And the lion's share, clearly, 110 of them are all brand new we've never seen before.
Right.
Now, I've got a big number for you. Ready?
Okay.
10,000 books
Oh, my
are
goodness.
gone.
Thank you.
10,000 books are gone, and we are just getting warmed up. Please know you got 6 easy payments. You've also got nearly 140 recipes inside, but there is probably a very famous, probably one of the most famous Chinese takeout dishes.
Exactly.
That everybody loves. I believe, if my memory serves me, your son loves this dish.
Yeah, this is my orange chicken. So when I was writing the book, I thought,
Right here on the end, guys.
and you know, for people who own my other books, that's just something a little different about this book, David. Instead of having like a breakfast chapter and a chicken chapter and a dessert chapter, what's going to happen is you're going to go in the book and you're going to go to the Asian chapter, and all of your Asian things, starting from wonton soup to almond cookies to orange chicken to Mongolian beef to the sweet and sour pork, are all going to be there so you can have your great Asian day.
Now,
and
is this the chicken or the pork?
This is my pork. This is sweet and sour pork. I cook the pork 4 different ways to get the most tender pork. Now, if you think you can't have healthy food, you're thinking pork and you're thinking sweet and sour and sodium, and forget it. 225 calories, huge portion, 75% less sodium, 90% less sugar.
90% less
all
sugar.
natural sugar substitute for this. All natural.
Now, do we have the orange chicken back here as well?
We don't, but I think we can just come dig a piece.
Oh, we do. Oh, is this the orange chicken?
Oh, we do. I'm sorry.
This one's the orange chicken.
Carol's always ahead of me. My Uber
our
stylist.
Exactly. So this is your son's favorite, isn't it?
That's my son's favorite. And we all know that the first place that started that.
Oh, my word. Yes.
When I made it for the first time after doing 12 tries, and I did this time for Steven, is what I did is the quesadilla from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And I did it 4 times, and on the 4th try, he took a bite and said, "Mom, it's it." But this tastes exactly like the stuff you're going out for, but they double fry it. So this has 1/3 of the calories and 75% less sugar.
Wow. That's crazy. That's delicious, Marlene. Unbelievably good.
So that's in the Asian chapter.
Can we talk about these lettuce wraps?
Yeah.
Because one of my favorite restaurants in life is P.F. Chang's.
Okay.
I went there on New Year's Eve for dinner.
There you go. So what on this one, I've made wraps before, but I wanted to have them taste more like the restaurant. But what I didn't want to do is, I've seen some other clones. I hope you don't mind my hands
Oh, no,
there.
not at all. Not at all. Your
Is
family.
I've seen some other recipes for it, and there were 6 ingredients that I didn't have in my pantry. And I have a big pantry. And they took 25 ingredients. And they had dipping sauces. So guess what I did, David? I built all of the flavor right into the 20-minute recipe. So you have the ingredients on hand, and it's going to take you 20 minutes.
So good. And all the flavors there.
And look at the size of this. So for 2 people, you can make a meal of this. That wrap, each wrap is only 50 calories and 2 points.
Oh, my word.
So you're going to be able to feast and not have to worry.
Now, 12,000 books are gone. We are very, very busy. Please use QVC.com or mobile apps, the best way to get through right now. So we've taken a look at all this, but let's talk desserts. Luscious lemon cream cake. This is from Olive Garden, I think?
Yeah. And I think you've sold a limoncello cake here.
We have sold
right?
yes.
So
yes.
this is your famous limoncello cake, and this one I had at Olive Garden, and I really loved how soft the cake was, and I loved the filling. So,
here we go.
Taste that filling.
Oh, Marlene, the filling's amazing.
Is that
And
not
the
amazing?
cake is so delicate
moist.
and so light.
5 ingredients to the cake. The filling is amazing. Theirs is 550 calories.
Is that right?
Mine is 175. Okay? And you know what's really fun is if you take the breadstick and instead you can have cake. And it's no more carbs.
Really?
Really. And no more calories.
That's
Really.
crazy. All right, so we've got great desserts, and it looks like there's a mac and cheese dish here.
Well, David, there's
Sort
a,
of.
There's a whole chapter on Southern favorites because
Yeah.
I know how much you love them.
I do.
So we have things like shrimp and cheesy grits.
Yum, perfect.
And it's only 280 calories with a 1/4 pound of shrimp and 25 grams of protein.
That's crazy.
And
wow.
the sodium is down 90%.
That's the big issue.
But
yeah.
this has bacon and this has bacon.
What is this?
This is stovetop mac and cheese with
Okay.
broccoli and bacon and a creamy stovetop 10-minute sauce.
Okay.
Because you can't go in any good Southern diner and not have mac and cheese.
Oh my, this is amazing. Now tell me about the nutritionals on this.
So mac and cheese can have up to 700 calories a cup in that diner. This is 200.